Hello everyone, I'm Pete Gardner. I sell Aflac Insurance and United Healthcare Medicare supplement plans. I also work at True Value. You've probably seen me there.
So what does your business do, or what is it known for, would you say?
Well, Aflac is the number one supplemental insurance policy company in the world. We have a large customer base in America, mostly business to business. Not necessarily individual, although we do sell individual plans. We also have a large business base in Japan, which a lot of people don't know. We've been number one for years.
And what would you say is less known about your business?
About my business or about me?
Or about Aflac, or both? What would you say is less known that you think people should know?
Well, one thing is that Aflac has individual plans that people can buy for themselves. Accident, cancer, and critical care or heart attack and stroke. But about me, I'm quite a prolific writer.
Wow, what have you written?
A lot of things. This book, for one thing, which I brought you a copy.
Oh, thank you.
And I write poetry. I have over 2,000 poems online. A lot of them are Christian songs or worship songs. And I have a YouTube channel that has some of those recorded. I also write every day. I do some Bible study, posting thoughts about the scriptures that I read. So a lot of writing.
That's incredible. So how long have you been based in Belmont, or you're a Belmont native?
I moved to Belmont in 1986 and opened the Pomida store on Main Street, which the building is now closed down, but it was right across from the P&G Market, which most people would remember. And then I worked for PSI for 20 years, worked for a couple firms outside of Belmont for several years, and just recently I joined the team at True Value. So I've been here for 38 years.
Oh, that's amazing. What is it about this community that makes you want to work here?
Well, I've always had a love for Belmont. Ever since we moved here, we knew we were going to stay here. And just because the people are friendly, it's a beautiful town with nice kept streets and yards and very friendly people and businesses that will meet your needs if they can.
And how long have you been a Belmont Growth Alliance investor?
Just for the last 2 years, mainly because I worked out of town so much that I didn't see a benefit in joining in Belmont because I was working outside of town. When I first moved to town, I was very involved in the chamber, and we actually did some bed races down Main Street. I organized that. I organized a fashion show out at the country club when I first moved here. So I was very involved for a couple years before I started working so much outside of town.
But what does the Belmont Growth Alliance mean to you as an investor now?
Well, I strongly believe in chambers of commerces. I mean, I've been in Growth Alliance. It's the same thing in a lot of ways. When I was working outside of town, I actually belonged to chambers in other communities. That's how much I believe in them. And getting involved in them is critical, I think, to a business being successful in its own community. Volunteering to help, being involved in meetings and any way that they can in order to help the Growth Alliance grow stronger.
That was an amazing answer. On our last question, what advice would you give to other business owners in town?
Shop local as much as possible. I'm sometimes amazed at the number of business owners I don't see in True Value, because we do carry such a wide variety of products. And I'm there quite a bit. I'm there 4 days a week. So I just encourage people to do everything they can local. Do we buy some stuff out of town? Yeah, we do, because there's some stuff we can't get here. But for the most part, we try to do most of our shopping here. And that's so important for a small community. We have to support the businesses that are here. So support each other, be involved in the Growth Alliance, and volunteer whenever you can.